Yo, we are up, we are live, we are streaming. What is good? Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? I hope you guys are having a fantastic Tuesday so far. Hi. As you guys know, I am Kimmy, one of your three hosts from the Moon Piece podcast, back again to give you the One Piece journey. As we know, I'm no longer the One Piece hater, and now I am upgraded to the One Piece virgin. So, as according to Corey. So, one, if you guys are members of the Moon Piece podcast on YouTube, you should have access to our new episode that just dropped today. Woohoo! So, congrats on that. Tomorrow, it'll be free for everybody else to view, but remember to keep that in mind. Make sure, guys, you are giving the stream a like on your way in. And, yeah, check out the episode. Hilariously, the episode that came out this week is the first episode that's been without me. Like I said, that was a fault of my own because I accidentally missed it. So, big on me. Big whoops. But don't worry, it wasn't just Corey and Danny. It was Brolic Pump, a.k.a. Broly C. Pump, as we like to call him, hilariously. What's good, guys? I see that we have some people in chat already. Yay! None your business. Hi, darling. Cyborg Frankie. Nice Sailor Moon jersey. Thank you. It's my girl's birthday today. Marco, I see you on Twitch. Mexico plays today. Oh, my gosh. Who are they playing? I'm rooting for you guys. W Brawl, like the fourth member we never got. Actually, it was like fun fact, guys. For those of you guys who don't know, Broly C Pump Spencer actually was supposed to be on the podcast before Danny. Yeah, so originally Corey asked him, me, and this other girl. I completely forgot her name, but yeah, asked the four of us, and he turned us down. So he's honorary member. He comes in every now and again. But yes, today is Sailor Moon's birthday, Usagi. So we got to give a shout out to Sailor Moon, one half of the Moon Piece podcast. We love it. We love it. We love it. So also, if you guys haven't seen already, I posted on Instagram and I did a really nice video. Ron edited it of my time at the Sailor Moon party. So if you haven't already, please give it a like. I'm trying to get better at posting more often. I'm trying to show that I do have a reach, guys, and all that stuff. So woo-woo! Marco says I'm going to meet Brolic at Anime Expo. Wow, I need signatures of all you celebs. That's really dope, actually. Oh my god, that's so cool. And yes, happy birthday, Sailor Moon. Woohoo! Oh my gosh. Riasat, what is good? Mexico at 8 p.m. against Ecuador. Ooh, okay. So that'll be interesting. I'm rooting for Mexico, okay? I have way more Mexican friends than Ecuadorian friends. So I'm going with the homies. So, but it's going to be good. It's going to be good. 8 p.m. for us anyway, 9 p.m. for you. Ooh, okay, yeah, keep me posted on that score. I want to hear about that. But, like I said already, guys, if you guys haven't had the chance, please give the stream a like before we hop on in. We are starting today. As you guys know, we're always using onepace.net. And we're starting from episode 9 today, I believe. Did we end up at 9? Did we watch 9? I could have swore we watched 9. Let me double check. Yeah, we did. We watched 9. I was like, that's weird. Why did it put me at 9? All right, yeah. So we're starting at episode 10 for onepace.net. So if you guys want to go to Fishman Island, start on Fishman Island. It's going to say 16 years earlier. And starting from there, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Finally, we can root for the same damn team. I can't. Also, guys, do not clown me. I am going to be extremely unhealthy today, and I'm having cupcakes for dinner, okay? So, your girl got no money. So, do not clown me right now. I'm having dessert for dinner. Leave me alone. That's all there is. So, do not clown me. According to my calculations, yes, you have watched up to episode 9. Yes, I love it. Thank you, Punk, for keeping me on track. Please win. I cannot have us being eliminated in the round of 32. Yes, no, I was like, I'm hoping for Mexico. Mexico's been doing really well, so shout out to them. I'm hoping for them. All right, if everybody's locked in, we're going to start on the episode. Ready? 2 minutes and 30 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, snap. Cyborg Frankie. Woohoo! Coming in to say I can't stay. I just wanted to show some love. Hashtag Moon Mafia. Hashtag Bug You for Pirate King. Hashtag Slide Me a Cupcake. Yes. Woo! Oh my gosh. Whoa. Oh, the queen is popping out here. Queen slapped the shit out of him, bitch. Oh my god. Cyborg Danky. Hey. Thanks for hopping by. Super appreciate it. Woo, 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 woo. I love you, Frankie. Cyborg Frankie. Goldfish mermaid. Yo, you see her hand? Bruh. She's like, it hurts. She literally slapped the ever-living shit out of him. That's hilarious. Otohime, Fisher Tiger, and the Sun Pirates. The fateful encounter. She told him off. Ooh! Damn, she really that bitch. She said, this is for his own good. He got to learn. She's right. Damn. Damn. She's a real queen, for real, that actually cares about her people. Damn. Wow, he been through it. I don't have a job. My debt is terrible. My store burned down. My kids are famished. Give this man a job. She was, it was still wrong, though. You will continue the chain of misfortune. Facts. Damn, they really rock with her for real. She was still wrong, though. Oh, at least back then they cared. She's willing to shed tears and slap him. It's so funny. Of course the children adore her. What? Yo, she's so up and down. Okay, so she would come down every day, talk to the citizens, try to get everybody together. Abusive mom court. No, actually, I'm like, she cares about you, but at the same time, she's. It's like a Hispanic mom. Old school boss Jinbei. Otohime giving Mexican mother energy. Facts. She loves you. She appreciates you, but she will slap the fuck out of you if you do some shit wrong. Spooky Nady, what is happening? Damn. She was out there trying her hardest, though, trying to bring people together. First of all, how did she come out of her mother? Are we gonna talk about that? Like, it had to have been like a little egg that like. Okay, pausing real quick to give the timestamp. We are at 10 minutes and 31 seconds of episode 10. All right, 10 minutes and 31 seconds. Hilarious that the daughter came out like the dad. The daughter came out like the dad, gigantic, while the other three are small. Unless, do they have the capability of getting big and small? Or is it like the princes will grow bigger? Because they're big. Like, we saw them. They grew big before. So I'm intrigued. They're goldfish mermaids. So I'm like, does that mean that she can get big and small? And she's just going small because that's a little bit more convenient for her to walk around in? Who knows? I'm very interested. How would it keep me even? Shirahoshi is the age-old question for real. That's what I'm like, hello? Like, maybe it's like, a redwood comes from a tiny seed. I mean, you're right, but like, it's got to start somewhere small. Because I'm like, I know that head didn't come out of that hoochie like that size. So, but all right, everybody here, 10 minutes and 31 seconds. All right. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And also, remember to like the stream, guys. Oh. A video broadcast. Oh, so she was born with hockey, yeah. She wants to feel their hearts. That baby and that woman are right there. There's no small seed. Facts. I'm willing to bet all the kids are born from like, I don't know, grapefruit size and then they grow. That's what I'm assuming. Like some kind of like really small fish egg type and then they get bigger. This is actually a question you can ask Oda in his manga question corner. Has anybody asked that before or nah? I'm intrigued. Is that something you got for your mom? She's like, I don't know. They said, yeah, the Fishman district was the ghetto. Aww. Aw, Fisher Tiger left. Oh, wow. Became slave traders themselves. That's so messed up. Became part of the problem. Wow. And then Arlong had to come and mess things up. He's like, that ain't right. He's like, I'm Captain Arlong. At 25. Oh, someone might have asked? Okay, yes. Look around and see if you can find the answer. It was when he was like 30. Hoodlum. He said, hey, hoodlum, stop being a little bitch. He said, oh, that's a real cute title. He said, don't be upset, brother. Come on. He said, don't put me with you, King. He said, you a pirate still right now? He said, you scum. He said, is trash better? Ooh. He said, I thought you were my brother. You gonna treat me like this? Aw, big guy. He's like, yeah, a lot happened. He's like, he got no business with pirates. That hat is negative 100 aura. I agree. I honestly agree. That was not doing any services. And he was right. He's like, what did you see? He said them humans were rough out there. Oh, she can definitely like feel his pain and emotion and anger. Major incident occurred. Oh gosh, what was that? Period. I know that's right. Good for him. Oh, Jinbei said, I'm out. One's morals are more important than one's duty. He said that right. Damn, so everybody came through for him. He said, welcome to the pirate business, huh? You thought you were so big for this. Ooh. That's smart. I love that. That's a beautiful thing. Yeah, nah. Definitely needed. She's like, I felt that in my soul. There was no way to stop him. Oop, paused by accident. She's like, this again? Yeah, bro. She's right. He's like, girl, we know enough about them. But no, you're right. You got to get to know everybody. He's like, we can't. Damn, she tried so hard. She's really trying to, like, you know, look, there might be some bad ones out there, but not everybody is bad. That's true. Look at all the little crew when they were young. One day we'll join them. Oh gosh, so what happened? Now I'm like, damn. Who is that ugly ass admiral? Yikes. He said, you missed, bitch. Now you're gonna get raided. He said, bitch, aim. Shooting like they're the white guys from Star Wars. I can't remember what they're called. Yoink! All the runaway slaves, bruh. Why the police protecting the slave traders? Stormtroopers, thank you. He said, what you said? Say that shit again. Say that shit right now. He's like, oh, slavery's okay, but liberation's a crime? Yeah, go fuck yourself. What do you think of Jinbei's hair? I mean, it was rough before. It looks so much better now. Ooh, crushed it with his bare hand. Look at that. Killed, swiped, everything. Goodbye. He's like, bitch, do you fucking see them here? No, that's what I fucking thought. Throw that motherfucker to the sharks. Pussy. Oh, look at that. He's nicer. He's like, look, I'm not like you. Arlong already don't give a fuck. Ooh. Okay, so now I see, yep, the difference is happening. What is his hair? What is his hair? Oh my god, and this fuck ass hat that he used to rock. Oh my gosh. So old school. Very old school detective. He like, who was on the crew? Arlong's crew. He's like, bro, yeah, we don't even know their names. Okay, but can we talk about how nice their ship is? It's so freaking cute. I said, bro, you can't just kill bitches. He said, bro, we're not common murderers. We're for real, for real. He's like, I don't give a fuck. They weren't going to kill me. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Jinbei's hair, but it gives so much like young energy. You know what I mean? Like when young people like dye their hair like just to go crazy. Like it gives the young aura. Yeah, I know he's based off the actors. The guy with the big ass lips, I still remember him. He said, do you understand? He said, we don't just be killing to kill, so... He's like, I don't like that. He's like, the humans been fucking fighting us. Jinbei giving young and impressionable with his highlights. No, for real. His lightning gel. It's exactly what it gives. And the fact that it's like short. He's like, oh, low-key, Arlong's a problem. And he's trying to be a problem. He's trying to kill too much. Look at those cute big teeth. His big teethies. Oh, the demon living in my heart. Wanted by the government, and we had to fight every single day. She was also trying to fight too. They're like, look at them, goated, shaking in their boots. Aww. Aww, her name is Koala. Aww. Damn. Why she look like that? She's just... Oh my god. Yeah, he just beat this fucking kid. Aw. Oh, she's probably trained to. Oh, she was trained not to cry and not to. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts my soul. Facts. They can be killed for all that. He's probably like talking to her. Oh, he's gonna brand her. Wow. Oof. Oh, poor thing. It's gonna be like, listen, you are free to cry. There's nothing wrong with crying. He's like, we're not them. Oh, the poor thing. Please, this is hurting my soul. We're gonna make sure she gets home, everybody. Oh, damn. Tiger, you're killing me. Oh, she could finally cry. Look at her, finally. Oh, finally being able to let out those emotions was probably so cathartic for her. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. My whole heart. All right, so you guys know at the end of every episode we talk about it. So let's discuss. All right, number one, MVP of this episode, absolutely Tiger-san. He was the GOAT. Truly, like, the slave freer. He truly... Where's my Nami pillow? Nami-san. Here we go. Nami-swan. Truly the Daenerys Targaryen out here doing the Lord's work. And not only did he, help people, just any kinds of slaves, like in general, but he also like try to uphold that, like, no, we are not the same as humans. We are, I mean, can we say people? I don't know if that necessarily counts. It's like, but we are beings out there that are better than the humans. We're not killing the same way that they're killing. We are better than that. And no killing. And I know that was driving Arlong insane, but like, he was really trying his best, to put out a better life than what was out there. So full respect for that. Something that made me laugh, I don't know, there wasn't really anything too funny out here this time. I guess maybe just the debate of how the freaking princess came out of the queen. I think that's the most I probably laughed at this. Plot progression, we are finally getting the full backstory of who this guy, Tiger-san, was as the person who released all the slaves, So we got a little bit of that backstory with Boa, and now we're seeing the full story about the person and how he got there, Like, I thought part of that was Rayleigh, but it wasn't. So, yeah, the cover-up brand, so heavy, so smart, and really good, you know what I mean? If they got branded with one freaking thing, it's like, nah, we out here. We have our brands of our own, and it's it's the sun pirates, and it's helping them. So, absolutely good on that. No straw hats in this one, so... Was anything sad or emotional? Yeah, the whole freaking thing. Super sad. Oh my gosh. The fact that the girl, like, yeah, she was raised to be a slave, and essentially, like, if she got hit, she was just trying not to get killed. Like, truly, her goal was just like, I cannot get killed. I'm trying to make it back to my mother. I need to behave. I'll do anything possible. And she was just trained to smile. Like, if she did not have a smile on her face, she would have been killed, slapped, anything. So... she was just trying her best to survive. And it was so creepy. But I'm glad that she finally, at the end, was able to, like, let out all of those emotions that she withheld probably for years. You know what I mean? And did anything cool or hype happen? Yeah, I mean, it was really, really dope to see at the end, to see Tiger go out of his way to, like, brand her with a new mark and throw away the gun and be like, crying is okay. It is okay to cry. And finally get that in her head enough to truly be free. The Sun Pirate brand is so sick. There's a bunch of people who get it as a tattoo. I believe it. That's actually really cool. Good for them, because I'm like, there's so much to that. So I'm like, freeing yourself from a slave mark and making it your own and turning it into something that means, like, liberation and freedom. Like, yeah, where have we seen that before? But, One Piece isn't political, right? Ridiculous. So, yeah, I give this episode, honestly, this was really powerful. I'm going to give this one a 9. I think this is up there with a lot of, like, the really heavy episodes that we've had before. Like, this was a very strong, like, a lot episode. So that really resonated in my heart, and it hurt to watch, in general. But yeah, so that's definitely my rating, personally. F. Guang Guang, where's that came from? What does Guang Guang have to do with anything? Oh my gosh. But yeah, guys, so skipping ahead to 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I also realized I didn't play the theme song in the first one, but it's fine. Okay, so we're skipping ahead to 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And we're going to start up the next one in a sec. But everybody got it lined up? We all good to go? Literally just said, but One Piece isn't political, right? Yeah, no, actually. I'm just like, bro, there's no way. Like, that one guy that was literally screaming his head off, that was just like, you guys are so stupid. I don't understand how you could think One Piece is political. Like, he was saying that with his whole chest. Like, I was like, there's no way, bro. Literally watching this show with your eyes closed, ears covered. Like, there's no way. Like, he had to have been rage baiting or something, because I was just like, there's no way. Like, everything about this is political every step of the way. All right. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And remember, guys, please like the stream, all right? Give the stream a little like, please and thank you. Aw, she's all clean now. Look at her. She's got a dress. Her hair is done. Aw. I said, we got you some good clothes now. He's like, bro, we even gave you a haircut. We got you. He's like, you got to get rid of your habit of working when you're distressed. Yeah, recovering from trauma is not easy. The doctor's name is Aladdin, and he's built like a genie. That's mad funny. It's like, Arlong, shut the fuck up. Bro, she was literally a slave, too. Oh. He said, not all of them look like that. He said, they were just terrified of us. He said, we don't know anything about you. He remembered. He's like, they don't know anything about them. Yeah, things would change. You just got to know each other a little bit better. That's all there is. Oh, look at her. Working together with them. Oh. She got to learn a little bit more about them. Look at that. Oh. She's little niece. That's so cute. Oh. You know what's crazy? The fact that I'm like, this little girl had her whole like enslavement journey and everything. And I know Arlong had so much hate for this little girl that he probably took it out on Nami. You know what I mean? Nami probably reminded him of this little girl. Oh, they all like, we love you, koala. They're like, even if you're human, we love you. They're literally crying for her. Oh, she's like, I'm going to tell everybody that there's so many beautiful, kind-hearted fishmen. Arlang is so fucking pissed. Yo, I know he wanted to kill this little girl so bad. I was like, yeah, is he gonna hold her hand? Oh, she held his hand. Oh, he's so nervous right now. He's like a human child. Bro, one person can change the world. Like, and you not making it so much better for us. So, oh, oh, my whole heart. The fact that she has orange hair does not, go past me. I'm like, I know Arlong abused the fuck out of Nami because he still had some kind of like, he had some grudge against this little girl too. So he's like, I don't give a fuck about any kind of humans. Fuck this little bitch. Oh. Whoa. Oh no. First of all, what the fuck is with his hair? Wow. Damn, that is so dirty. First of all, he shouldn't have gone by himself. There should have been at least one other person. Kid was bait indeed. Damn. It's so crazy because it's like, not all humans are like that, but like the fact that the government keeps setting it up to look like that. He's like, Arlong, y'all got the Navy. I'm gonna go take care of the big boss. We Gucci. They said, we can't stick with the ship? Bet. Abandon ship. We taking over one of theirs. Let's go. So unforgivable, indeed. Oh. And she's just like, nope, didn't hear nothing. Must have been the wind. The infamous Jinbei. They always try to take down the leader to make a point. He said, bitch, try it if you can. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure Tiger was never the same after that. Oh, they're human blood. Oh, so he doesn't want to get human blood in him. He said, "I'd rather die." Damn, he said, "I want to die with that blood in my veins." He's like, "I will not be indebted to them. Oof, will not succumb to them." He's like, "Bro, what happened?" Damn, he said, "I didn't want to tell you my last journey." Everyone's like, "Bro, what did you see?" And I'm like, "Bro, he's too much." He's dying and he still has voice for this. He's like, "Bro, I was a slave. They enslaved me." He's like, "Bro, I saw madness." He's like, "I escaped, but I couldn't ignore everybody else." Oof. The only ones that can truly change your island. The next generation who don't know anything. He said, "Don't tell the people on our island anything." Oof. He's going to be like, "Arlong, I swear to God, this is the one thing I'm going to ask you guys." He's like, "Bro, there are kind of humans." T-Peasy, what's good? The Honorable Fisher Tiger, yeah. I'm so glad you liked my Robin cosplay. Thank you. Damn. So I cannot love them. They're like, "Bro, we'd rather you live." He's like, "You can literally survive. We can save you." He's like, "You are their savior." He's like, "You're the hero. You accomplished so much. How are you just not going to?" He's like, "I'm glad you think so." Oh. Damn, he tried so much. Tiger! Fisher, and I took that personally. Tiger. Whew. Damn. He really was like, I'd rather die than have human blood in my veins. So sad. So sad. Yeah, I know everybody was ugly crying for that one. Yeah, I know Arlong definitely like cracked out. Oh, he's gonna kill every single Navy ship. Oof. Good for him. Honestly, he deserves this. Yeah, you know what, Arlong, you deserve this crash out right now. Ooh. Oh, he got his ass whooped. He said, why you came back so recklessly? Oof. Ooh. Borsalino. He's like, y'all killed Fish and Tiger, so I'm obviously gonna kill you back. Damn, so did he actually go? Also, they captured him. Interesting. Whew, yeah, tragic as hell. The truth was much more cruel. Yeah, Arlong wouldn't do him dirty like that. He said, we can't turn back now. Sea Knight Jinbei. Okay. Oof. Oh, so he wrote to the king. Now he knows. Now they both know. They realize why. It was a lot. The pain, I'm sure. So much tragedy that happened. She felt it in her soul. The real question is what happened to her. Feel free to answer it whenever, or someone enlightening me. How does she feel about Sanji about this arc? I know Sanji's really rough right now, but I'm sticking beside him right now. He's getting better, but it's been really rough to watch him. He's still my number 2, though. Aww. Oh, little pinky promise. Hey, what's good? Don't doubt my boy. Hey. She tried her best. She tried her best. We all have our flaws. Yeah. He learned. He was just a little traumatized for a little bit. He just had to come back. That's all. They're going to be like, remove us. 5 years. 10 signatures. Oof. Oh, 1,000 supporters. $5 million people and only 10,000. Oof. He's gonna be like, "Can you remove us?" Yep, I knew it. Pirates came the other day. Oof. Plundered the town and fled the island. Yikes. That is rough. Jeez. Oh. Yeah, they're like, this ain't happening. Damn, I know that hurt her so bad. Hi, girly. I'm so glad you hopped in. Oda felt this was the funniest route for him, being around cis women and mermaids for the first time in 2 years, but I definitely understand. This is a tale of two civil rights icons. No, truly, I'm like, this is literally the most political part, I think, of One Piece that I've seen so far. Oh, I'm sure she's so heartbroken. She works so hard only for all her work to go down the drain. Yep. First of all, how's she crying underwater? Oh, she's so sad. She got drunk and cried. Oof. I feel for that girl. Damn. She got drunk and she got on that big broadcast. He's like, we can live anywhere. We only just live here. He's like, there's a little bit of light and air here. That's it. Oh, she wants to help and tell him so bad. Damn, her whole heart and soul into this speech. She's like, we should be able to go to these places. They deserve it. Like, you guys are just making excuses of why you should give up. It shouldn't be this way. It's like, strive for the thing we all want the most. Ah! Oh my gosh. Ah! Maybe the children can change the future. Oh. Oh. She cried her whole heart and soul into that. Damn. That hurt, man. That hurt so bad. She just wants a better world. Ooh, so Arlong was on Impel Down. He's like, yo, Arlong is nothing. Jinbei? Yeah. Fuck me up. Yeah, wait till the end of the arc and we can really talk about it. The queen went live on Insta while drunk. No, literally, that's exactly what she did. She got drunk as fuck and she pressed live and she was just like, we can do better. First of all, I really like this fit that Jinbei got on with the sakura flowers around. It's cute. It's cute. Oh, to be a warlord. Oh, he heard about the offer to be a warlord. All right. Ah. Okay, okay. The fishmen get a little bit closer to joining the world government. He's like, look, I caused her so much trouble. I want things to be better. Oh, did she get sick and die from how much stress? Ooh, one worrisome detail. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, he bargained for Arlong. The fact that he just walked past him, didn't say shit to him. Yeah, I'd be like, bitch. He's like, say what you fucking want to say. A dog of the human government. He's like, bro, you can't let grudges and shit control your entire life. He said, we try to make this world better, bro. He said, nah, Tiger died. I got my own crew now. He said, I'm taking the homies with me. He said, be so fucking for real right now. He said, you want to stop me that bad? Just fight me. Go ahead. He said, kill me. He said, you can't kill me, then I'm free. Jinbei won't kill you, but he'll beat the fuck out of you. Ooh. Yep. Jinbei will rock your shit. For real, for real. He's like, don't fucking play with me, bro. I'm not gonna kill you, but... Exactly. He's like, at the end of the day, he's a bro. He's like, how do you not know Tiger's intentions? We literally grew up together and heard everything he says, but he's just so violent about it. Ui, 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 ui. He's like, no, let him do what he wants. The crew's breaking up. He's a freakishly strong bastard. I'm honestly surprised that Hachi went with Arlong instead of Jinbei. Split into 3 groups. All right. One group with Jinbei, one group with Arlong, one group went back to the island. All right. So this episode was super informational. Let's talk about it. All right. So a lot just went down, right? Okay. When I tell you the fury I felt at Arlong being a problem later again in the series. Hachi too nice. Punk, I think you just spoiled something for me. Or do you mean like Arlong now being problematic as he is? Is that what you mean? Because I hope you're not saying like that he becomes a problem again later on. Because it's going to suck. I hate this man. But I agree. Hachi is way too nice, honestly. Okay, he did not. Okay, cool. I was about to say, sir, you can't say that. MVP of this episode, I'm giving it to Jinbei because Jinbei is trying everything tooth and nail to keep this essentially family and community together. You know what I mean? So I'm like, he's trying so hard to be able to keep Tiger's intentions alive, you know, to literally be like, hey, we aren't bad people and people need to know, you know, the humans need to know that we are not bad just because we are fishmen. It's annoying. Something that made me laugh. The guy's hair, the dude with the super tall, like Gon style, like hair, like why is he like that? Like the fact that his hat is all the way on the top of his head, like Oda's got to remind us that there's silly characters out there, you know, like silly little moments in the middle of all this political craziness. How did the plot progress? Well, seeing the aftermath of Tiger and everything that he left behind, you know what I mean? Like Jinbei becoming the captain in charge, Arlong getting arrested, seeing what that did. Like obviously he was arrested and all that anger and everything was just withheld within himself. Like he had no outlet. It was just impel down. He was arrested. He was in there. He probably had more racist people fighting towards him and he probably beat their ass, probably killed some, but like that's jail. So like, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, he got let out because Jinbei let him out. I mean, as much as you got to think like, oh, he could have left him in there. It's like, no, that's still like his brother at the end of the day. Like that he was, which caused so many issues. Of course, like I see the issue of like, yeah, like I went to get him out, but that was a terrible fucking idea. So I mean, what can you do? He's at the end. He was really just trying to help his peoples. You know what I mean? He was really trying to help his peoples, and it really didn't get too much in that aspect with Arlong because, hey, look what happened. He wasn't expecting Arlong to break up the crew and be like, hey, I'm actually making my own crew right now, and everybody be like, okay, I'm either going with Arlong, Jinbei, or I'm going home. So no one was expecting that to happen. So interesting. Sad or emotional? I mean, hell yeah. I mean, everything that happened with like just seeing Jinbei's crew just go their separate ways, the aftermath of Tigers, and just all of this. It just sucks. I'm sure it really hurts, regardless. And did anything cool or hype happen? Yes, I got to watch Jinbei beat the absolute living fuck out of Arlong, who will always deserve it. He will always deserve getting his ass beat. So it was wonderful to see that Jinbei's already done it preemptively. And so I'm like, good on that. Because Arlong definitely just forever needs his ass beat. So that's one. And I think I give this episode an 8. This one's very strong. Like, we were seeing more of the backstory. We're seeing more of what's happening. And now we're finally getting to the part of knowing, what happened to the queen. So from what it looks like, after her big, getting on live and crying on Instagram, like, I think she's just so worn out in her soul, like, that she just got so sad and heartbroken that it really hurt her, to an extravagant point. So I from the way it looks like she's gonna get sick and die, which I guess is different. I thought somebody was gonna come kill her I thought Arlong was going to come and kill her, from how much like anger he had of trying to be, like, oh, you want to be with the human so bad, like, I'm gonna kill you because, everything that she stands for. Like, that's what I thought. But I guess not. So I give that episode an 8. So remember, guys, please give the stream a like. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Give it a little likey like before we head on to the next one. All these episodes are pretty long, so let's see. We just as a reminder, if you guys want to watch along with me, you guys can hop onto onepace.net, and we're on Fishman Island episode 11 right now. 11. We're probably gonna go till 13 since these episodes are a little bit longer than what we've been seeing previously. So just to let you know. All right, if everybody is all lined up and we already give the stream a little likey like, then we're going to start from the beginning. I think it doesn't look like the theme song is starting right away, so it'll probably be later on. But either way, guys, start it up. Are we all ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, JK, I lied. I forgot to go to the next one. Okay, now I lied. We were on Fishman Island episode 12. And yes, it does start at the beginning. So we're skipping ahead to 2 minutes and 30 seconds. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, episode 12. It's really messing me up that, like, they're not, like, One Piece is now not stopping where it says, like, to be continued, and now they're showing us a preview of the next episode. Like, bro, why is that there? Why are you doing that? That literally defeats the purpose of One Piece, because we don't need that because we're about to watch the next episode. That literally, it's giving too much episodeness. Like, if it was regular, we don't need to see a preview of the next episode, my guy. Like, cut it short. Cut it short. It'll mess up math for you. It'll mess up math for you to finish in 5 stream if you make this one 4 as well. Why? But why? We'll see. We'll see. All right. Now we're at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So if everybody's all good to go on this one, for real, on episode 12. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Uh-oh. Who is it? A celestial dragon? Oh, nah. Absolutely not. Oh no. Oh god. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm a celestial dragon. Spineless cowards died on him. Ooh. Yeah, nah. You saying that shit to me? I agree. They should kill him. Literally the worst type of human being in the entire world. Ooh. They said, let's go look, let's go look, let's go look. You're not about to ask for help calling them trash. Ew. My daddy, my son. Of course, he's gonna be some big fat dude. Why do they keep talking like that? Oh my god. The fact that he has so many roles, I can't. And I know the fact that they're so ugly because there's so much incest in there. Ridiculous. I didn't know the deep seas were this terrifying. Oh, yeah, bro. I don't know why the hell he's just acting all high and mighty. Like, he's literally dying. He said, you got the police in your back pocket. But this is the bottom of the seat. He said, we don't give a fuck what happens to you. It'll be assumed as an accident. They say, yo, we ain't gonna say shit. Kill him. They're like, bro, he'll die if we just ignore him. They're like, bro, you literally, he enslaved you. Go ahead. He literally laughed and killed and so many. He said, you're the one person I can never fucking forgive in my entire life. Don't tell me this bitch fucking took a hit from him. Are you fucking serious, bro? Nah. Okay, she took one hit. She didn't take all of the hits. Right? The children are watching indeed. He said, bro, I just got here. I have no idea. Specifically humans that hate them. They are the scariest humans. Yeah, y'all better get there. Okay, all right. Yeah. She's like, I feel it. I feel it. Oh, he's gonna be the guy that had his as a slave too. If this celestial dragon kills her, we need to rip apart this man bone by bone. Oh, so she got hockey too. Ooh. The Sea Kings came to help her. Damn. She got that. Whew. They're like, bro, what the fuck was that? She got that power, bro. A legend passed down in the family. A mermaid princess who possessed the sacred power to control the Sea Kings. Ooh. Vanderdecken literally traveled to find it. Oh, so that's why he started going crazy for her. Only your family knows of? Well, you're being really loud about it, my guy. If you could freely control the Sea Kings, everyone would have to do as they told. Ooh. It's like, I gotta be the princess's husband. Yeah, it's like she's a child. He's like, yeah, there's a problem. treat his wounds? She made an astonishing move. What does she do? Oh God, what does she do? Oh, so he really don't give a fuck. I was like, they literally saved his life. Nah, he deserves to die. There's no way. Accompany you to the surface. Exactly. Bro, you need protection. They will kill you and sell your organs and every single part. Girl, you need protection. You are not just going up there. Nah, she obviously we see why she dies because she's way too trusting and a dumb, absolute dumb bitch. Nobody's even going with her. Are they fucking serious? Bro, she literally needs a crew. She is the queen. All right, well, she's obviously dead for a fucking reason. Yeah, nobody could have stopped her, but people could have went with her. Are you kidding me? Yeah, no wonder this bitch is dead. Be so fucking for real right now. This is pissing me off, guys. Yeah, no, I can see why she's dead. That is so weird. He literally wants to make her grow up so he can be with her. That's so creepy. Such an incel. This freaking guy. He's like, give her 10 years. She'll be hot. Oh my God, creepy. He's like, I don't got nothing against big women. Bro, that ain't the problem. Bruh. Wedding invitations? Bro. Yeah, I'm like, bro, you gotta propose. He's like, I don't got any friends. Yeah, I can see why. Freaking incel. They're like, damn, I even miss her speeches. Bro, they definitely fried and filleted her up there. Fried and filleted, my friends. Yeah, they're gonna find out she's dead. Okay. Okay. She actually did come back alive. Very much surprised, guys. Very much surprised. The light of hope. What happens? Let's see. Mm, yeah, I don't believe it. She's still trying. Oh, the kids are all like, hell yeah. Hmm. Well, this time it looks like she's actually getting signatures. I'm not worried about that. So, what I'm worried about is the fact that, okay, she gets all the signatures, they go up to the surface, and the celestial dragons obviously don't listen to what the fuck they say. They round up all the people that actually went up there and they kill them all and they sell them for slaves because clearly things didn't get fixed afterwards. Yeah, the celestial dragons definitely killed all the people that definitely tried to emigrate to the surface, and I do not believe them. And the guy's gonna be there like, I told you I would get revenge on you guys. Yeah, she's definitely so happy, but girl, this is short lived. I don't believe this shit. I'm genuinely surprised that she came back alive. I thought they were gonna just fillet her ass fully, fully. I'm like, clearly shit goes bad because they were still out there selling fishmen. I'm not a big fan of the government. Yeah, no, we. The government is the government is the government. Trash as always. Fishmans are able to do that. I said, not just anybody can talk to the great sea kings. Oh, he can talk to the whales, but that's it. Every few hundred years, a mermaid will be born with the ability to communicate with sea kings. There we go. It looks like Shanks, but it could be future Luffy. If you want to be able to save people, it's a power of love capable of saving thousands of lives. Whew. Don't call me racist, bro. I'm 1,000% believe that they would have cooked her, cut off her tail, and ate her. I've seen what white people have done to, people of colors, mummies and everything. Them bitches would eat anything. I didn't want to be the one to say that Princess Utahime is a lib, but I'm glad you did. No, she is 1,000%. You must protect your little sister with your life. They're like, we in there. The incident happened without any warning. Oh, God. And what is the incident? Oh. Someone shot her? Shot her right through the heart. That's crazy. And who did that? Not only did white people eat the people, like the mummies from Egypt, but they... let me say this after. Yeah, for real. Who shot her out there? Oh, she even tried to calm them down in her death. Please don't be angry for me. It's such a high ask. Ugh. Oh, yeah, I know. Whew. Oh god, yeah, literally can cause a giant tsunami. Damn, having to. Oh, I hate that for them. They had to try their hardest to smile through all that with their mother dying. God, so hurt my soul. God, I'm about to cry right now. Oh. Oh, hurt my whole soul. Oh. First of all, why are the doctors still not trying to help her? She really stopped the doctors from coming to help. Damn. Ah! So the doctors are not gonna sit and fucking help her? Like, hello? Oh my god. And who was the assassin? I have a feeling it wasn't the human. I feel like it wasn't him. A part of me thinks it was that bad guy. And he tried to cover it up. Like, he really. Because what if he just framed the human? Part of me feels like it was Hody trying to set it up so that all that doesn't happen. Of course he wants to stir up the freaking pot. You tried so hard. This is rough. Oof. Yeah, I think Hody wasn't happy that she was getting too close to that. He probably took a random human and was like, try to set it up. Yeah, I'm sure the king is probably devastated. He couldn't protect her after all that. He wasn't there. Did they shoot him down or... Exactly, that's how it started. He's like, I would understand if this was anybody else. Oh, why can't I kill someone if they kill my wife? My heart. He loved her down bad. Oh my gosh. Oh, they're hurting my soul, man. Oh. He tried his best. Oh. They've been through so much. Oh. There will always be things only a warrior can protect. Damn. Ugh. Detective Kimmy looking to solve the mystery. CIA Kimmy looking for psyops. Gotta look at all the possibilities. She's starting to think like a One Piece liker. Kimmy could have solved the mystery of who shot Tupac and Biggie years ago. If I would have known the deal. You gotta be there for your children, my guy. Oh. Yeah, that must have been a crazy 3 days. And keeps getting letters. That is freaking weird. She's literally 6 years old. Saying that you fell in love with a 6-year-old, this man is a pedophile. Otahime, I disagree with some of your philosophy, but you had good vibes and you were a baddie. We need both Fisher Tigers and Otahimes. Big facts. The secret Oda backstab to explain why their brothers are always singing. Yeah, they got... Now we know why they're always singing. Oh, heartbreaking funeral, guys. Oh, they're trying their best. They want to fulfill their mother's wish. Every couple years. She know how she couldn't even attend the funeral. Oh my god, yeah. It's so sad. When everyone's hearts have had time to heal. Damn, he's a real one for real. Stepping up and being able to be the big brother and just trying to protect his sister and everything. Oh, I feel for this prince, my guy. I feel for them so bad. Oh my god. MVP of this episode. I'm going to give MVP of this episode to the three princes because they really held it down. Like, the two younger brothers that were there that literally, like, fought tooth and nail within themselves to not cry and to keep their sister calm in order to, like, make their mother happy and essentially save everybody. It's just like oh my god, I'm just so, like, I feel for them. And then honestly, and at the end, of course, Fukaboshi being able to be like, I'm going to take this upon myself and fulfill my mother's dreams. Like, that is so, like, it takes so much. Like, he must have so much conflicting feelings within himself, you know, having to have dealt with, like, yes, my mother's killer is a human, but we need to do better and work with the humans. Oh my god, Astro Jack coming in swinging, Jesus. We love to see it. Let's go, let's go. Astro Jack saying, Kimmy Swan. Truly glad I made it in time to see the stream. It's amazing to see how this journey has played out. I love this pod always. Hashtag goats. Hashtag Moon Mafia. Yay, we love it. And not only that, but also gifting 5 Moon Piece memberships out. So congratulations to Cover G, Topher Black Dragon, Gardevoir Boy, Thick French Boy, and the Black Fish. Congratulations! We love our own little Sato Kaiba. Yes! We love it, we love it, we love it. And also, hello. Way to make an entrance, my guy. Way to join us. Also, guys, for those of you guys that are just hopping in, please make sure to give the stream a like. I would super appreciate that. Please and thank you. Something that made me laugh. There was no laughing in this episode. This was a very serious episode. Plot progression. Now we saw how the queen died. I'm not going to lie. I really thought she was going to die before then. So there's really 2 things that would have happened. It would have been A, the celestial dragons sent an assassin to kill her. Or B, Hody made it seem like the celestial dragons sent an assassin to kill her, and he was actually the one that set it up because he was the one that found the assassin when really, you know, it was him pretending it was a human that he probably confiscated. Like, he probably took a human as, you know, a hostage and killed him, so obviously he couldn't talk, and made it seem like, oh yeah, he still had the gun in his hand. We caught him. I caught him. And like, but he just really did not want, like, he was really trying to follow in Arlong's footsteps. So he was not trying to deal with the queen dealing with all that. So, of course, he wanted... And, of course, that way that led to him being the one that, look who killed your queen. It was a human. We should hate the humans. So, we'll see. So, it's either one of 2. But I have a very strong feeling it was Hody that actually killed the queen because he was not happy that she was getting actually close to achieving her goal, and he did not actually want to forgive the humans and live with the humans. So that is my theory. These are my 2 theories right now, guys. So it's either 1 or 2. Because if it's not the Hody theory, then the other theory is that the celestial dragons were like, yeah, we played nice for 2 seconds because she, you know, she saved us, but I don't actually want to deal with these fishmen. So go kill her because she's trying to make shit happen that we don't want to happen. So, like I said, one of two things have happened. So those are my two theories. I'm leaning more towards Hody, but I wouldn't be surprised if the celestial dragons were like, fuck this bitch. So. Ugh. But, and just unfortunately, guys, as a fun fact, actually, no, I take it back. It's not a fun fact. As an unfortunate, disgusting fact of this world, many people in the universe, going back, let me present some context. So going back to the context of the conversation of why I was saying they're going to fillet this girl. And people were like, why would you say fillet? And I'm like, yes, they would cut her up and eat her as a delicacy. I'm like, because that's what historically a lot of white people did with people in general. And it's unfortunate because I was like, yeah, white people ate like all of the mummies, almost all of them in existence, because they thought it would grant them powers and they thought it was delicious. I read an article literally a few months ago talking about how they ate a mummy that had literal mushrooms or cheese growing on it, and like they ate that and it was like, oh, it was so delicious. Like, bro, this is weird. But it's not only the mummies. Like, dude, back in the day, like they used to eat the slaves. Like, there was so many people that like they took every single part. I don't know. There is is unfortunate truth, and I'm sorry to bring this up, but I'm like seeing like the celestial dragons is very much like bringing this up. Like, an unfortunate part of history is the fact that if you guys have never heard of the book The Delectable Negro, I've never read it, but I know what it consists of, and I'm just saying there's a lot people do not know about slavery and how deep it goes, and it's showing off the tops of it, is all I'm gonna say on here. So I'm just saying, I would not be surprised how far the celestial dragons go for the way that they treat these people. Anyways, going back. Let's see. Maybe Neptune is the real bad guy. I don't think so. I'm just sensitive to anti-Fishman rhetoric. I would imagine Oda has learned about this kind of stuff. Oh yeah, for sure. I absolutely believe that. I never heard of that. I actually look into that. That's actually terrible. Yeah. Once you learn about the kind of like really, really unfortunate stuff of history, it's very jarring, and it's like, just prepare your stomach because it's very scary. Yeah, I saw someone read a piece of that and they ate the jewels of our people, hoping to get our essence. Not only that, but I'm like, they literally, I don't want to get into it a whole history lessons, but they literally have like, they turned people into furniture. They took the oil from their skin. They turned their skin into bags. Like, so many things. Like, what they did to slaves was ridiculous. So that's why I'm like, I am not surprised at like the little sprinkles that Oda is actually putting in of history into this. You know what I mean? So I'm like, they branded the slaves the same way that they branded the sun pirates, like all this stuff. Like, he really did his research. So I'm giving him props for that. And he's like literally doing it in like a lighter way that people can stomach, because if he actually went in with more details, like what they did, like, because at the end of the day, the beginning of this was a kid show, but like, so real adults that are seeing it, we see the underlying things that are happening. So super messed up shit, very scary. But yeah, so absolutely, I agree. Punky, 1,000%. That all that stuff was definitely things that happens. When you think about it all this way, vegans got a point. The thing about it is that like the natives treat cattle and animals in such a highly regarded way because, you know, like they respected their food. So it's not for nothing. You know what I mean? So it's like you can respect them and treat them well and then thank the universe for giving, you know, sustaining with food. Like, it's not about that. Because also to be a vegan is very expensive. You have to have the budget for that. And that's very difficult. So, but that's a whole other conversation. This was a very heavy set episode and very informational. We know what's going on. Like I said, MVP goes to the princes. Plot progression, we know why she died, finally. Well, we somewhat know why she died. We still have to know more. And we know why Vanderdecken is so, like, obsessed with the princess, even though she's 6 years old. Which still means that, like, what is this? Like, this was this 2 years ago? Or this was 6? It was, like, 12 years ago, right? I think at first, at the beginning. I don't think there was too much of a flashback, right? Regardless, I think the princess at this time in present day, she's, like, 16, right? Something like that. All right. The whole thing was sad or emotional, and there wasn't anything really cool or hype that happened. But Vanderdecken needs to get his head out of his ass and stop being a disgusting incel, and someone needs to arrest this man. You are not getting with the princess. Like, she literally says she don't want you, my guy. She said, sorry, you're not my type. Call it a day. Oda has a poster of Che Guevara in his workshop, so I'm pretty sure he's definitely well read on the history of colonialism. Among other things, for sure. Oh, a photo. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I'm like, Oda's got to read on this kind of stuff. If you're going to make a show literally so political, you got to wonder. I wonder if Oda is a fan of the X-Men. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past that either. And, like, I see why so many people, you know what I mean, correlate the fishmen with, you know, black people and slaves. I remember when I first started the show, people were talking and explained to me, like, yeah, like, a lot of the fishmen, like, we see, you know, a lot of, like, the black people's struggles within that, because people are very against them. And, you know, I was like, it was a little difficult at first seeing, like, Arlong's story, but, like, now we see why Arlong is the way he is. It doesn't excuse any of his actions, but I understand, you know. But I also see, like, all the struggles that the slaves went through in general. So sometimes I'm surprised Oda hasn't been assassinated or kicked out of the industry, because he's making so much money for them. That's why. He hasn't been assassinated because he's not out there showing his face, so people don't know what he looks like on the regular. So I'm like, at the end of the day, we don't even know if Oda is his real name or if he's just using a pen name. You know what I mean? Oda could just be that. So that's what I'm saying. There's so much to that. But I'm like, yeah, I was like, yeah, don't put that out there. Like, God bless. We're, you know, keeping Oda safe in this world. Like, good things going on to my guy. But I'm like, yeah, I give him so much respect for having the cojones to be able to talk about these kinds of issues. Like, everything these days, people do not go in on, like, the political parts of their anime that I've seen, at least in a lot of, like, heavy, like, new type of shonen, I would say. Like, My Hero Academia was getting close to it with about, like, the I forgot what they called, like, the mutant types of people. But I was like, he could have literally extended a whole arc to talk about, like, that section, and they didn't, and they just kind of skipped it over in the war arc and just kind of threw it in there last minute, and it was just like, I think Arlong and Hody are great examples of when you let cynicism and nihilism lead your worldview after you are a victim of real oppression. Absolutely. No, absolutely. It is a great example, and it's good to have that in there because there were people like that out there. There was many people in, like, the real life, I believe they were, like, the Black Panthers, right? There was a lot of people that was just like, we are not with the white people at all. So there was many people that was very much like, I will kill the white people the same way they kill us, like having the same, like, resentment and stuff. But that's why, like, Tiger and so many, you know, the Queen, they try so hard, like, no, we can all live together. You just got to stop the cycle of violence. It takes just one person, you know. Certain countries we won't name decided to create a new fascism to protect themselves as a reaction to fascism and oppression that they were once victim to. That's why I side with some anime villains. Honestly, I mean, I get it. It's like, you could have a good motive. It doesn't excuse a lot of their actions, though. But some of these villains, if you can really side with the villain and see, like, you know what, I see their point, I can see why they're right. I mean, it's good to know both sides. It just depends on what these people do with their actions. So I'm going to give this episode an 8. It was very, very heavy arc so far from everything that we're seeing. Not all anime villains are wrong. That is correct. Not all of them are wrong. And are they a villain or are they vigilante? That's another thing for perspective. Scar is a good example. Scar from what? It becomes a discussion of intentions versus impact. That is true. That is true. There's a lot to that. Let me see. All right, so the next episode, guys, we are skipping ahead on the theme song as well. So we're on Fishman Island on OnePace.net, episode 13, guys. We're skipping 2 minutes and 30 seconds, all right? 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Crocodile did nothing wrong. He was just trying to create a safe nation for his son, Luffy. Stop. Now you just bullshitting. Yeah, nah. Crocodile still needs to get smacked around every now and again for that. All right. So, like I said, guys, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Everybody line that up. Line that up. Everybody all ready? All right. Ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shaking of the Kingdom. Luffy versus Jinbei. Ooh. Mamboshi. The battle against discrimination fought for 16 years. Yeah, Jinbei's hair is way better now. Say Arlong was like a little brother to me. Arlong bribed the Navy in the area and made sure that reports of his actions were never reached Navy HQ. Ooh. Oh, he said, apologize with your death. He's like, bro, what they did to you was crazy. He's like, this doesn't have anything to do with Jinbei. He's like, Jinbei meant no harm after all that. It's like, Arlong is the one I hate. This isn't your fault at the end of the day. He's like, I'm glad you're not the mastermind behind that, honestly. He's like, you're Luffy's friend. He's like, yeah, I suffered so much because of them. He said, but because of that, I also met some great friends along the way, too. Look at that. All of that made me who I am. Yep. Not going to hate you just because you're a fishman. So don't go apologizing for my life. I love my goat, Nami. Number 1 in my heart. Oh. Oh, he's literally reminded of the queen. Because she's a queen too. Queen behavior. Queen behavior. Ace would ever say that's a Jim. Arlong, the problematic friend from your hometown who you got through a tough time. Tiger simply tried to heal the world. Aw, Jinbei. Nami's queen. She's forever a queen. You real man, Jinbei. Oh, Frankie. He's like, I love all you guys, man. They're like, Frankie, shut the fuck up. Luffy, you good, bro? Not him falling asleep. Did he hear any of that? They're like, bro, you slept through the whole fucking story? That's crazy. Damn. Frankie, my sensitive king. Yeah. Luffy disrespectful as hell, for sure. Oh, she's like, I feel like I've known you since childhood. She's like, maybe it's because we went through the same shit, bro. Dead Mom Club. Dead Mom Club. Luffy clinically allergic to lore. You don't give a fuck about the past. Oh, snap. Worst things happening around the country. What is happening? What is Hody planning? Luffy don't care about what he had for breakfast. He has 2 more meals to eat today at least. Grown up by feeding on the anger and hatred of the fishmen. He's like, but he's different from Arlong. Oh, God. Yeah, he's probably worse. He'd never hurt his fellow fishmen. Yeah, but freaking... Hody's ready to kill anybody that gets in his way. Yep. Look at that. Look at that. So he definitely killed the queen. He definitely killed the queen. He said even more than that. Hody was the one that killed the queen. A giant snail phone? A projector snail. Oh gosh. Yep. Hody. Arlong has principles. Hody has none. Hi. Yes, I'm live again. Hody Jones. Damn, he really just killing all of them. We know you don't believe it in your heart, my guy. My second live on your channel. Yay! I'm so happy. Thank you for coming through. Realbe. Real, thank you for stopping by. We're gonna find out he was the real killer. This country will soon be destroyed. Reformed under a new king, under you, bruh. I knew it. Listen, bro, the second that I saw that he was the one that found the killer with the gun, I was like, nah. He's the one that did that. Immediately clocked it. Bruh, I'm... Absolute laws? Absolute laws? Hell nah. New citizens of this land? Nah, chill. Lawless ruffians? He's gonna find out. It was me, Theo. It was definitely not the humans. He's making it seem like it was, oh, the humans did it. The humans did it, but it was you. I do not believe you. I don't believe a word this man says. I'm sure the snails are like, yo, get this angle of him. Is it? Yeah, it was our fault. It is Zora's fault. They're like, bro, what did you do? They were like, there was a misunderstanding. Cut off the head of the king. Bro, this man is going down so bad. Ooh, what did she put? 10 years ago. What does it say? What does it say? Oh, is he going to rip it up? Oh, so he's going to rip up both of them. The snails went to film school. Facts. So is he going to kill everybody? A list of traitors? He's like, anybody can lie and step on her face. But anybody that signed this, he's like, I'm going to kill you. Yeah, this man gotta go. Something good to show you? Oh, let's see what he got. Okay, Zoro, Usopp, and Brook are there. The star is not there. What are they gonna do? What are they going to do? Are they going to drop them into the sea? Like, are they trying to drown them like that? Or is it like they're going to get eaten by something? Ah, okay. So half the squad has to go save them from drowning. And the other half has got to go save the king. All right. This is getting interesting, guys. This is getting interesting. Let's see what the Straw Hats do. Hodie's a good villain. Okay, so he's going to make an absolute panic happen because everybody's going to start freaking out. All right, princes, time to lock in. Obviously, they're going to make sure that their dad does not get executed. They're like, I lost one parent. I'm not about to let you execute my dad too. He's like, damn, I just finished drying out. He said, yeah, get me out of these chains. How am I supposed to do that? He's trying to like make a spell. He said, I don't got enough faith in this. Bro, you trying to make a spell? Bro. He said, bro, you saw the look on their faces when I started to move? The skeleton moving. Nothing but bones, Brooke. We love to see it. Ah, but I'm already dead. Motherfucker. So what do you do? She's not here, huh? The eyes change. Yo, Usopp putting the big eyes for Robin. He'd be like, Nami. I wonder if Nami's okay. Because Robin only cares about Nami. This is so funny. Okay, good. I'm glad that Robin's been missing this entire time on her little adventure. Ooh, a written apology. Who are you apologizing to? Joy Boy. All right. They say not Luffy only paying attention to his bounties. Like, did they say our bounty was 400 million? When did it go up so high? Fucking Luffy, I swear to God. He said, all right, they want to fight? Let's fucking fight. They're like, all right, girl, it's time to lock the fuck in. They're like, wait. We gotta wait. We gotta plan this out. Yeah, she the host. She got some crazy powers. Yeah, Sea King's gonna come and... Yeah, he's hostage for real, for real. Yeah, so... He's not trying to capture her and use her powers, bro. He's gonna kill her. So he will try and kill her. Ah, so Vander wants the princess' life. So he's gonna give the princess to him to take her away. That is a good plan, yeah. Well, you gotta try. He's still gonna finish you off for it. Soprano Major says, this is a great page. I just watched your last video with Danny and Corey. Glad you're enjoying One Piece. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much. I'm so glad. I'm finally got to the point where I'm enjoying One Piece. So thank you. I'm now upgraded from hater to virgin. So look at me. Why not? Why can't they fight with Hody? He's like, bro, y'all not even human, like, for real. He said, bro, this not your battle. This is mine. He's like, okay, but my friends have been captured, so, like, they're gonna be in trouble if I don't do something, so... And Jinbei's right. They gotta do this the right way, because... if Luffy just beats them, he said, blah, 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 blah. Shut up. He's like, bro, he's literally just going to use you as an excuse to be like, look what the humans did. It was foolish to think you'd listen to me after we fought by each other's side. He's like, I almost forgot that you're Ace's brother. Oof. And Luffy's stubborn. Not as stubborn as Ace, but he's super stubborn. They're like, yo, chill. Hold up. He's like, I'm gonna go to rescue my fucking friends. And I'm gonna send him flying. He's like, I'm telling you to hold the fuck up. He's like, all right, so why are you all fighting? Oof. Ooh. Even after all of Luffy's power, Jinbei still got it in him. So, Luffy's stubborn and stupid. A dangerous combination. Facts. He's like, all right, fuck, that hurt. An ability to control all water. A shockwave from the water in the body inside someone else's body. Ah. All living creatures are clusters of water, in fact. He said even a rubber man can't escape it. So, whew. Ugh. Stretch. He said, you bastard. Remember to stretch, guys. He's like, I'm not gonna let you go, Luffy. Wasting time and effort. They shouldn't waste all the time trying to fight each other, but damn, he really said that's all you got, my guy? Is that all that training and for what? Oh, okay. He's like, who are you? Move. Oh my god, and Sanji's jumping in there. Not everybody taking the hit. Also, Sanji, like, all knocked each other out. She's like, I don't know what's going on, but I know there's no reason that y'all shouldn't be fighting. Brooke, he can just leave his body. Back when he was touring. Hello? Also, he realized he had the ability to astral project. Lets me slip through walls. He said, what do you think I did? Oh, he was a nasty man. See, but like, okay, but like Sanji's getting all the rap, but like Brooke is just as bad, if not worse, because he's an older man. Sanji surviving that stray from Jinbei and Luffy's a feat of its own. Facts. But also I love the fact that Robin's so much for doing that too. No, but can we talk about the fact that Robin now has the ability to make a whole other of herself? Like before it was just arms and legs and different body parts, but now she can do her whole body. Project her whole body somewhere else. That's sick. You cannot win the hearts of people with violence. That is indeed. You can say whatever the fuck you want. From that arrogant swordsman. An older and dead man at that. No, facts. Brooke can't do anything when he's all bones. That is a lie, bro. He can still be an absolute creep. Oh, sorry. Just because he can't rape people doesn't mean that he can't sexually assault them and be a pervert. You'd think the older man would be mature. You would think, right? But there's many older men that are actually disgusting and terrible and perverted. Already started to move in. Yikes. So they're just taking all these fishmen that are angry. You're scaring the hose, bro. You're scaring the hose. All right, yeah, where the hell is Papag? Boy, have I got news for you about older men. No, actually. He said, I just need one sword. Too reliable. Papag, come on, you gotta chill out. He's like, bro, it's me. It's me, my guy. He's like, bro, listen. It's me. Yeah, fishmen already see things in a negative light, so. If you, the very same people who defeated him, attack Hody as well, he's like, what do you think is going to happen? Ugh. See, Jinbei has a point. He's like, bro, it's natural for us to want to save our companions. He's like, we can't just leave things as they are. He's like, yeah, we got friends on this island too. So we assume it's you. He's like, you stood up for us, didn't you? It gives him a reason to fight, man. So we got a reason to fight for you. He said, we here for you, bro. Luffy just wants to fight and make things better. He wants his friends to be happy. Sanji was cool for like 5 minutes. And then he went back to Gunner bait. But he had a point. He said, I said I'm going, so I'm going. He's like, bro, Luffy, I need you to trust me. He's like, bro, if I need to send you flying, I fucking will. Oh my God. Dun dun dun. All right, so we have a little debacle, guys. We have a little debacle going on. All right, MVP of this episode, I'm gonna give that to Robin, because Robin was the one that calmed them the hell down, even if now they're getting fired up again. But like, she stopped a way bigger fight that could have happened. She's like, I don't know what y'all fighting about, but you're on the same side, so you need to chill. So I give that to her. Something made me laugh. The fact that now Brook can leave his spirit body. He can leave his bone body and be a spirit and like astral project himself around and just be like a little ghost. And now he's using more of like the deadness that he has. And like, it's actually reminding us like, yeah, he's not just a skeleton that runs around. Like, no, he's dead. And now he can use ghost powers, which is pretty cool. So shout out to that. Plot progression. We have a motive from the bad guy. The villain has stated his plans. Now the squad is trying to figure out a plan of what to do to get out there. And we're going to see it come about some way or another. But also we have conflict because Jinbei is right. He was right in the sense of if Luffy goes and fights, it's just gonna make him seem like the bad guy, because it's like, oh yeah, okay, so more humans came to fight and, you know, causing problems that like he already said was gonna happen. Like, yeah, like it's not going to fix the problem of his hatred of humans. Like, it's still going to be there. So it's like, and Jinbei is like, bro, let me take care of this. He's like, yeah, but I'm not gonna just let you do this on your own. I'm also need to save my fucking friends. So I get that. Did a Straw Hat do anything to move themselves up or down in the ranking? No, not necessarily. And I will say what my ranking is of the Straw Hats because they finally come back. So at number 1, the queen herself, Nami, has proved she still deserves to be queen at number 1. Number 2, Sanji's still there. Okay, he's been really rough this season to watch. I know you guys have. I know. He's really bad right now. He's really bad. But, like, I'm going to stick beside him, you know. I still love him. So, holding on to that. At number 3, we have Frankie. At number 4, we have Chopper. At number 5, we have Robin. At number 6, we have Zoro. At number 7, we have Luffy. At number 8, we have Brook. And number 9, we have Usopp. So this is still my lineup, guys. All right, and guys, yes, new episode is now available for members. So if you guys are a member, please hop in, watch the episode, all that jazz, enjoy, and then tomorrow the new episode will be out for everybody else. So please give it a looky-see. All right. Sanji deserves to remain at number 2. Frankie deserves to remain at number 3. Wow, Roz. I'm very surprised to hear you say that, but thank you. I do appreciate both of them. Brook doesn't get a rank boost for being a little boss. He does not, bro. Honestly, I'm like, if I didn't like Usopp as much, like I would rank Brook lower because the fact that he's out there and he's like, yeah, I became a ghost and I immediately used it to like watch women change. Sir? Just being nasty to be nasty. Big sad. Zoro is only above Luffy because you think he's hotter. I mean, yes and no. Because, like, yes, but at the same time, like, I don't know, man. That Zoro taking that, like, hit for Luffy, like, really boosted him up. And, like, Zoro came in and he showed, like, hey, I'm a real one. And I'm going to show up for my captain. And I'm going to be there for him, you know? So, that really moved me. That moved me for real. So, it's not all because he's hot. Because, remember, I had him below Luffy. I had him before. He was lower. But I booped Zoro up because he really showed his way. He said, nah. And after, like, you know, everything with Usopp, and he said, nah, you ain't gonna fuck with my captain. You can't just get in here and leave. You better get on your fucking knees and fucking beg for forgiveness before you step on this damn ship. Because I know you're not about to disrespect my captain. So between that one and then just literally taking the hit from Kuma and being like, I'm gonna take all of Luffy's pain and I'm gonna take it like myself. I don't give a fuck if I die. Like, I'm gonna take that for him because he's a real one and the world deserves Luffy. They don't need me. He says, Sanji, watch the crew. You know, so Kimmy's rankings are always so interesting. As to me. So, yeah. So, I think I'm going to give that episode an 8. Very informative. Now we know what's going on with the crew itself. And we're slowly starting to figure out a plan. It's not there yet, but the plan will get there. So, yeah. I'm going to give that one an 8. All right, guys. Last episode of the night. Episode 14, guys. Episode 14. We are skipping ahead of the theme song once again. 2 minutes and 30 seconds, all right? Looks like this one's shorter than the rest of them so far. So we shall see. Zoro's moments, like when he insisted Usopp had to apologize or he wouldn't accept it back. Sanji just has something more. She right, girl. Dinozali. Just, I just like Sanji. Listen, two things that make it into my heart is food and being funny. So I was like, unfortunately, the way to my heart is through my stomach a lot of the time. I love a good sweets. I love food. And also just somebody that makes me laugh. I like a guy that makes me laugh. So I was like, Frankie and Sanji are constantly making me laugh. So I love that. But also, I do like the hotties. So I was like, you can't even say that, like, I'm, like, shallow, like, superficial. Because if it was going off hotness, like, it would be Zoro #1. And then right now, Usopp would probably be, like, #3. You know what I mean? Pre-time skip Frankie would be #2. And then #3 would be Usopp right now. Because time skip Usopp looks fucking good. So that's not, I was like, I'm not even ranking them on hotness. That's not even into account here. I'm just taking them in as a character in general. So look at that. I'm not being completely shallow out here. You get it. An extreme perv, but hey. Yeah. But he's not acting on it. He's behaving. Funnily enough, no pun intended, you also laugh with your stomach. Aha! Look at that. All right. Last episode of the night, guys. I'm going to rank that episode. Last episode was an 8. Okay, it was an 8. So we're going to continue on with the last episode. All right. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. We are on episode 14 of this one. All right. My partner is a cook as well. So just a bit of a bias on my part. Bro, I wish, bro. I wish. Sanji is one of Kimmy's clients. What do you mean? What does that mean? Sanji be having those defenders in full step. Listen, I'm gonna stick beside him. I know he's really rough right now, but I'm hoping he gets better. So, all right. Anyways, all right. 2 minutes. Oh wait, actually, let me back it up a sec. Yeah, 2 minutes and 30 seconds is exactly where it starts. Sanji's a looker, and I'm okay with that. Facts. No, like, I'm like, do you see Taz? Do you see Taz? Do you see Taz? I'd be crazy. Bro. Oh, my God. You're his lawyer, so he's your client. Oh. Anyways. Zoro never needed defending. There's nothing to defend. This is a gay man with a sword. That's all he is. He's just a gay man with a sword. He don't need defending. He can defend himself. Hashtag first mate. Oh my God. Ugh. All right. We're starting it up, guys. We're starting it up. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looks like. There we go. Central Fishman Island, Candy Factory Town. I was like, bro, those walls are made of rock. They say, bro, what the fuck is Jaws made out of? He's just cracking buildings out here. Sanji, you're officially receiving a teehee out of 10. Damn. Knocking the food out of his hands. Is it you think I'm an office lady? You saying you can't just have some great cake? So why didn't you freaking ask about that? I'll feast on the royal family? This man's a nasty little cannibal. He said, do what you want with them. A gremlin ass little shit. Concord Plaza Gathering, the evil drug's true power. Yeah, they got some crazy generals. Best swordsman on Fishman Island. They're like, bro, the Neptune brothers. We haven't seen the princes fight yet, so I am a little bit concerned. Yeah, I'm sure everybody's worried as hell. Like, bro, what's actually gonna happen? He's like, if they know that we caught, they'll throw our lives away. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Everyone's like, Posoon. Oh, yeah, them drugs. Them drugs. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Ha ha. They gave the hammerhead shark a giant hammer. Dun dun dun. Whoa. Smashing the hell out of this place. Oof. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Okay, so they're all in different areas. He said, bro, you can't fight like this. You'll cover the bill, bruh. He said, bro, we gotta do this quick. Jinbei's about to show up. Oh, drunk as hell. This man. Honestly, I mean, better that he's drunk so that they can take him out. They said, bro, get out. He's gonna... A murderous drunk. Yeah, y'all better run. Yep. Killed his own allies. Yeah, murderous drunk indeed. Y'all better run. The whole thing is gonna come on down. I mean, wouldn't it make sense to just employ this guy? Well, not if he wants to kill people, but like... Marine Shopping Mall. He's a little chameleon octopus guy. Even we don't know where he is. He's like, even the Neptune guys are gonna die, so you're clearly cooked. Oh, did they accidentally beat his ass? The showdown in front of the Zara. No facts. I was like, bro, is he pretending nothing happened? The fuck? Everyone's just like, bro, what the hell? They're gonna try. They're gonna try to rescue him. And never took his eyes off Hody. And now the fact that we know that they're traumatized into always singing now because they were trying to entertain their sister. I'm sure they had to do it so much. Quite sharp, but still that one random guy is still out there. We haven't even acknowledged the fact that the mud swamp guy is still like running on the loose, taking over the freaking like he's still kidnapping mermaids, so sea bear. He's gonna smack that shit out of his hand. What is he doing? Is it because, like, grilled squid? Oh, it's because his body's drying out. Is it, bro, you trying to grill me? Cuttlefish. He got too close to the sun. A giant grilled squid. Oh my god. He's gonna become grilled squid from underneath there? That sounds fake. I don't believe it. Oh. Oh. Okay, this guy. After he's been sucked dry. Hey, yo. Oh, so there's Minister of the Left and Minister of the Right. Oh, the miracle of the great night. He's like, I can't even protect my people. Oh. I know he feels so bad. He's like, we can't even protect our guy, our king. By shortening your life. Yeah. Yeah, he got wounded. To dull the pain. He probably took so many. Oh, so he's about to take himself out. Too much heroin, my guy. Too much heroin. Oh, yeah, now you think that was bad stuff, huh? Uh-oh. 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 Such fear in their eyes. Oh, he's doing something. He's doing something to them. Is he gonna suck the power dry from one of them? Dun, dun, dun. Perhaps more Adderall than heroin. I do not. I honestly, it's probably closer to cocaine. Like, it's probably cocaine than Adderall. Because this is like the hardcore shit. I've had friends tell me, like, of their experience with when they were, like, I had a friend tell me about his story about, like, when he was like a very hardcore, like, cocaine drug addict, and he would go crazy, like, on that shit in order to get another hit. So I'm like, yeah, I think it's a little closer to that. Closer to roids. I mean, it did say it was steroids, but like, damn, he's truly haunted by that. Good. My love was unrequited. Unrequited, yeah, bro. You've been creeping. I've cut my hair. What? Did he really shave that shit down the middle? Like, this man, this incel. Don't do drugs, kids. No, for real. Do not do drugs. Now he wants to destroy everything? Sir. Sir. Literally roids or whatever the Green Goblin took. Facts. We don't know what the hell the Green Goblin took, but... They've been crushed. Hody Jones, the worst villain in One Piece. Hi, Sophia! And Vandercover. They're pretty rough out here. He's preventing it. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. He was the one that killed her in the first place. And they're all gonna go apeshit on him. Okay, okay, look at the people. The people are making an effort to climb. They're really trying to get in there. They want to save their king. Oh, damn, how they built something that quick to crucify them. Now, Sophia, when you say he's the worst villain in One Piece, do you mean like he's the hardest one to deal with? Or... Whoa. What the hell? Is that Hody? What the hell just happened to him? Did he touch that box they were talking about that like makes you grow older? Oh, Mexico's winning 2-0. As I predicted. Damn, they clowning them soldiers for real, for real. Oof. Aw, damn, you're right, you're right. I respect them for being like, I will blow us up. Not just me, but somebody else. He's like, I'm gonna take some of y'all down with me. I don't give a fuck. Oof. Oof. Sent him flying. Yikes. Wow. Damn. Sent him far enough away. Oh. Something's going. That's crazy. So he's on super steroids that aged him. I guess it's because of the amount of steroids that he took that now he's been aged so far. Now that he's older, I guess it made him more powerful, but like, at what cost? Yep, hair all white, all that stuff. Yeah, they're like, bro, how do you feel? Never been better. I don't know about that, Chief. Oh, you don't like them as a villain in general. Okay. Alright. The princes have shown up, but I truly doubt their abilities. I was like, y'all should have waited for us for real, for real. Now he coming out with like this scarf with like a dog on it all of a sudden. He said, bro, they all took drugs. They all took drugs. They're on steroids to all hell. He said, you're weaker than everybody on this. Oof. Bro, he's not gonna listen to shit that you say after everything. He's like, what good is that, bro? He's like, so you want to be betrayed again and again? Okay, okay. All right, so they're taking down the sea creatures. All right, the sea beasts are down. That's one thing. But they said, we ain't letting you do shit, bitch. I mean, the sea beast can go down, but granted power from the heavens. Yeah, I don't believe that. Hundreds of years, they right. Future will belong to the winners. They're all hyped up on drugs now. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. I mean, I know, like, real steroids, for real, they make guys, like, and people just way more, like, aggressive in general, and they made them truly roid out, so, like, it's pretty accurate from what I hear. Yeah, bro, they're taking drugs. Too slow. Oh, whew. Yeah. Fighting a little bit too hard for those, for rolling around in tubies. Yeah, I was gonna say, they might have taken down the freaking, so I'm going, and he's like, I'm swimming as fast as I can. Yeah, I knew those princes were going down ASAP. Dun, dun, dun. Ah, well. All right, so all right, guys. MVP of this episode. Was there an MVP of this episode? I'm like thinking back on it now. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, hold up. Let me skim through real quick. We really just saw like all of the aftermath and everything of what's going on. I mean, I guess MVP of this episode is the princes for at least attempting, to protect their country. They tried. They really did try. Because, Lord, they weren't making it easy for them. So I at least admire their resilience for trying to rescue their father. They took out the sea beasts, but that's pretty much all that could have been done because the other guys just popped some roids and they were out for the count. So that sucks in that instance. What else? Nothing really made me laugh. A very serious episode. Maybe the fact that that one general is like an actual gremlin and he just be chomping through everything and it just really stupid looking, or maybe when the guy went invisible and he got stomped on thinking that like they were stomping on the cockroach. So it could be that too. What else? But yeah, so plot progression, the king is now at the place he is going to be quote unquote executed. So we shall see. Straw Hats, they weren't in this episode. Was anything sad or emotional? I mean, yeah, it was sad to see that some of these like bad guys and generals are truly like making it so regardless of what's happening, they will take down even their own people to achieve this goal of theirs, which is really sad. So, very, very sad to see. And did anything cool or hype happen? I mean, it was cool to see the princes attack for like 1 second, but I was like, yeah, they're gonna instantly get taken down, and they did, which sucked. So, but it was interesting to see like all of what was happening in the town in the meantime, because like things was happening literally all over the place. So, really rough, unfortunate, but again, it's not the end, guys. We're working towards it. So. I think I give this episode a 7. It's a good build-up episode for what's to come. But, yeah, in the most part, we shall see. We shall see what happens. Honestly, we know Jinbei's on his way. The princess is on her way. Clearly, Luffy and Squad are not going to wait. We don't know what happens, but I'm guessing that Luffy and Squad is probably heading to the castle in order to save their friends. So we shall see what's going on there. But yeah, I give this episode a 7. This has been wild. Did not expect... Like, I know One Piece is political, but this is, I think, like, been the most, like, political-based arc that we've seen so far, that I've seen so far here. So this has been a ride, truly. Was not expecting this. And it's things that are relevant to this day. So very surprising. Shout out to Oda for actually like putting these kinds of things in an anime and bringing, that kind of stuff to people's attention in real life. Because a lot of people, they're not exposed and they don't care. And like most people like, don't care about history. And also if they do, history is most of the time, almost always written by the victors, so it's never in the right way. But, yep. Give this episode a 7. And I'll be streaming tomorrow night for Kingdom Hearts. So, thank you guys so much for everyone coming out. I super appreciate y'all. Come say hi. Even if you don't, if you're just coming to say hi so I can see what your day was up to and everything, I would super appreciate it for tomorrow's stream. Throw me on in the background. I appreciate y'all. I love you so much. I hope you had a fantastic day. So, mwah! And I hope you all have a wonderful night. Bye-bye. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Actually, I do because you guys are amazing. So.